Greetings everyone, and Great here for another Age of Empires 4 replays. On the left side is the Zuzi's Legacy, we've got Numudan. On the right side is the Green House of Lancaster, we got Wam01. When it comes to this map design, we do have a decent number of small gold deposits, 1,600, two of which, well, the two 4,000 spawn next to each other. So this would be a pretty good point of contention here. Also, let's take a better look at the Zeus's Legacy side because of the meditation gardens. Maybe I'll reach both gold deposits here. Yeah, I don't see many good spots for the Zeus's Legacy's meditation gardens other than right here. That should be arranged both these gold deposits as those cities of wood. But overall, no fantastic location. Could go for a bit of wood and stone. Oh, and House of Lancaster's gone for a bit of Spearman Rush. I was not paying attention to that. Zuzi's Legacy can always go for taxes, get that extra gold, but it'll take a little bit of time there. Oh wait, Zuzi's Legacy also ages up for cheaper, right? I forget the exact cost reduction. Let's see, 170. Okay, so you can probably rely on taxes the last, how much? 4 to 140, so 34 gold he needs to keep by the 28 gold in his pockets. There we go, he has enough tax income there. He needs to collect the taxes and he didn't actually collect them up enough. Landcaster Castle being researched. And now he has enough, but this is of course not a good spot for meditation gardens. Maybe just go for the Zhengan Tower. I do not like that deployment there. It looks like we'll range this other gold deposit. I think it's a little bit too close to the Spearman. Let's just say it's going to be quite disturbed for the resource generation. Of course, this is the town center for firing. It may be just best to stick on the far side, start throwing torches. Got 11 sheeple there for cyan, 12 for green. Lancaster Castle is being built with 2 villagers, and the meditation guard is built with 6. Of course, does have faster building if I remember correctly. Yep. A minute 30 something to 150. A minute 35. I always forget, is that Chinese bonus or Chinese civilization with sub-civilizations bonus? Either way, the meditation gardens are disturbed, so it's hard to say how much income it will provide, so just to check back later. Do you have archer range? Going for some zoom news. Landcaster Castle is almost built. Stone there for manors. Maybe a good idea to task a villager to repair up the damage. Won't take too long. Costs a little bit of wood, so not really necessary expenditure at the moment. Zuzi Legacy players going for more scouts. His first scout is, of course, a Chinese scout rather than regular scout. So it looks like now there's professional scouts. Was wondering when that's going to be researched. There is a deer deposit up north, 5 deer deposits, so not a massive one. And Green's Mike trying to herd these deer towards his castle. Remember as well. Oh, he's actually taking time to kill off the deer for his opponent. That's quite nice of him. Remember as well, in this patch, the deer have been nerfed where they don't jump as far and they don't jump as often, so it's harder to herd deer. The white tower is now being deployed up by green, which also gives him 2 Earl's Guard, help him stop this Zunchnu. Down here as well, there's another 5 deer deposit commingling with Pumbaa there. And, oh yeah, the castle only has a single keep arrow, so it's not too particularly high damage, so you can't take time to steal them. That's why he probably killed them. Try to kill them quickly as possible so they don't jump any further. And Cyan will grab a good number of deer before the Earl's Guard come out and stop them. They can still chase him down. The Zunchus can buy him some time. Right now, 3 unupgraded Zunchus are not going to be too particularly great. Earl's Guard now deployed on the field. House of Landcaster, of course, has aged on up. A lot of good stuff now available to him. The Zuzi's Legacy Player has not started to age up. He's also taking time to clean up his deer deposits back here. We got more deer here, so Cyan will be eating good. The problem is heavy armored units such as the Earl's Guard are going to be very difficult for him in this age. They have 4 armor, in which Zunchus can only get up to 5 damage per arrow, so no point in getting any blacksmith upgrades for either side at this moment. And cannoneer slits, however, from these outposts are particularly cost effective. One of the best defensive upgrades in the game. I think it's better to go for these rather than to go for spring gulls due to how cheap they are. That's just scout, not a big problem. Up north we do have the scout getting shanked by a bunch of or the spearman getting shanked by a bunch of scouts. Does take that one down. Takes out the scout, the spearman there, a whole bunch of scout shots. Got the Earl's Guards advancing. No hand cannoneer slit. The Shaolin monster is now being built. Shaolin monster should be actually quite decent for emergency units there. Crossbone probably the way to go. Yep, the first crossbone build queue as well. Wheelbarrow now being researched by the House of Lancaster. No manners have been established so far this game. Bill's just trying to get better repairs there. Does get Bastion. Excuse me, Bastion right there. Looks like the crossbone took some damage there for something. Oh, the dagger throws. He used the dagger throws against the crossbone. Of course, I forgot about that part. It's one of many aspects why the Earl's Guard are straight up superior to man-at-arms. They have a powerful burst attack, and also get additional damage for each keep at no additional cost. And also they have higher movement than other man-at-arms as well. Earl's Guard actually probably do need a nerf of a slight cost increase. The higher mobility makes them very good to accompany spearmen, and of course his yeomen are slightly faster, so able to accompany them a little bit easier. And of course able to accompany crossbone move slower as man-at-arms as well, but not necessarily accompany them at the same speed. Knight moving around. We do have some Hoblers being employed in the field, a cheaper but weaker horseman variant, which also costs a bit of gold rather than wood. Pumbaa has been disturbed there by green. Knight upon field to stop these scouts.
Yes, God.
十字弓手，动起来！准备好，出发鲁修门。是的，明白，这个去。
Manor now deployed in the field. 3 out of 3 manors. Lucy's Legacy has gotten 4 crossbow in the field. Relics, 1 relic's been tamed by green. Monk has gone down. These warriors have no additional range armor. Decided going for range defense first, probably should have gone for range damage first. It looks like he's still not building any more Zunchnu, so guess not really needed. The crossbowmen do 11 damage with plus 10 versus heavy, doing 21 damage. Rose Guard, of course, has 4 armor, so they take 17 damage per bolt. And let's just say my ability to mathematically divide 155 by 17 is not exactly on my normal times tables and times I grew up with. Offhand math, which suggests what? They can take 8 hits? Lance spawn field trying to camp the relics. Shadow monks still do not apply the +1 relic down here. House of Landcaster soon have up to 6 manors available. Oh, and the meditation gardens, let's see, 50 golds and 19 wood, so the small gold deposits still applied plus 25 gold, very nice. So, around 70 resources, so it actually provides a very nice 69 resources per minute. Not as good as a monster quarry, but that's just more of a bad math generation this point in time. So, but extra gold and wood never hurts. Good dagger throw there onto that Lancer. Does take him out no problem. Lancers engaging the Hoblars. Earl's Guard pursuing. Got some scouts mixed in for Cyan. Crossbowmen and Zunchnu's before, but being distracted by the gate. Sort of wish that the structures, archery units just don't have auto attack on structures. Just manual attack. That's actually something you can do in Company Heroes 2 when it comes to prioritize fire in the mod tools. Since it's the same engine, should be simple enough to implement into Age of Empires 4, where there was a flagging set in Company Heroes 2 to turn off all auto attacks against certain targets, what we described to you. So it is possible, if the same rules can still be applied, where you can just allow an A move and not hit to automatically attack any building or wall. But you can always just simply right-click on the structure and force your guys' fire arrows into the structure. There's one piece of venison still there. And now we've got the Veteran Zunchnu upgrades and the bolt magazines, giving them a little bit extra range and a little bit anti-light melee damage. Primarily meant for the extra range. They'll just make it picked on off. One of them will draw the short straw, or 2 of them. Did save one of those villagers. Just a scout. One of the scouts did go down there. The other scout's still alive and also still opening here. Spearman upgrades on the way. Do have the precision or Shire levying research. 14 Shire levy. You get access to 14 yeomen. Not a max out levy, but it'll still be as cost effective and also quick. Or somewhat quick. The research itself does take a bit of time. Veteran yeoman upgrade now on the way. Our Lancers, good number of Lancers on the field. We now got +2 range damage, +2 range armor for Cyan. Green only has +1 range damage at the moment as well. This means his Zunch News, Cyan's Zunch News, will be incredibly effective, doing 7 damage times 3. These yeomen will take full damage from them. I mentioned the Spearmen, and not to mention these Hoblars, who only have, which are veterans, so they have 4 range armor, will take 3 damage per bolt, which could be reduced down to 1 damage per bolt. Oh, that monk does go down there, allowing the Shaolin monk capture the sacred site there. Didn't bash that monk into the head. So, sacred site victory for Cyan. However, there's only 2 sacred sites on the map, and soon this will be a point of contention. Cyan does have higher army value in the field. Billman upgrade has not been researched for green, which shouldn't be too big an issue against Lancers, but would be quite nice to support his yeomen for the armor stripping effect. Lancers again, nice charge attack there. Not too many spearmen on the field, or green at least here. Zunchdu is firing away, which will be effective versus everything right now. Crossman straight forward. There's not too many Earl's Guard in the field for the crossman being effective. Zunchdu is also got the +1 versus light melee, and so his opponent having no additional range armor means they'll not just take 21 damage, they'll actually take 24 damage per volley against the Zunchdu, which is actually incredibly powerful. That's a good replacement to even Spring Golds at that point in time against the Spearmen. Cyan, I think, handily won that fight, has a much higher destroyed value, and has a significantly higher army value. Siege Engineers not being employed in the field, which makes sense. And now Green will have access, or Cyan has access to the Siege Engineers. Now going for some forward battering rams, very nice. You can also develop forward siege towers if you so choose. Right now, Cyan is running low on food in order to age up. Has enough gold to age on up. Green needs a little bit of everything. Just spent all this food on more yeomen, another crossbowman. Down south, that's a green scout there. Cyan scout can engage green scout. That one villager bar going down as well. That's why I have trouble clicking on it. Villager is down. Got shanked by a scout. Rather than being bashed in the head by a baseball bat. Zhengen Tower now being employed with Zuzi's Legacy, which will give him access to Song Dynasty. And I always forget what the dynasties are for Zuzi's Legacy. We got the Billman upgrade now being researched by Green, which will make his Spearman able to support out his yeoman a little bit more effectively against these Lancers. Does Billman upgrade affect siege weapons? Yes. But no, it doesn't reduce percentage multipliers though. So it does affect reducing the armor from 0 to 0. Precision shot now being, or synchronized shot being researched. Wait, yeah, the Jenkin Tower is the other H2 landmark. I'm sort of surprised it's taking that long to build. Feels like it should be a bit quicker, but now Song Dynasty is now researched. And look at that gold income. I think Sign may have overdone a gold income. 7 villagers at the moment, though. Oh, has all 5 relics and both sacred sites there. So he's getting a lot of pass income. Right now he's at 0 gold income and has over 1,000 gold income. Or 0 villager in gold income, and still retains over 1,200. Got it. That's what's going on there. It may be a good idea to get to Yuan Dynasty, get out the pagodas. Gotta keep here to help him keep this sacred site there. Sion has a victory in 6 minutes. And go for another keep there to let him keep both the sacred sites. Maybe not a bad idea to start obtaining this gold deposits here. Another keep could be also very helpful as well, since there's so much valuable resources. Nest of bees now deployed in the field to help engage the yeoman. Also still pretty good generalist. It's only +2 range versus range, while it still has 6 base damage, so it's only 33% more effective versus ranged units, which is still means 33 or 66% damage, or still, just still very effective against spearmen. The keep is firing away, gunning down multiple spearmans.
Building done. Pit locates good.
Temple of Sun now being obtained by the Zuzi's Legacy player, which will give him some configure bonuses. Which may, let's see, probably Divine Charge for increased Lancer damage could be quite nice. The Divine Haste is not bad. But I have a feeling it's going to be one of those two. Divine Haste will of course make his infantry units a bit, and as well as his cavalry units a bit more quicker. Or his infantry move faster, but Divine Charge will give his cavalry plus chunks of damage. Maybe switch to Divine Charge in the middle combat to get the damage going when he doesn't need the increased movement speed to get into conflict. And also saving up for the Elite Crossbowman and Elite Knight for his gold stockpile reserve is also a good idea as well, giving him a very powerful timing attack. It would be both multiplied by the Temple of Sun. Right now, Divine Vitality could be quite nice to heal up all these forces. I always think players should go for Divine Vitality far more often. Because look all this health regen is missing out. Green right now has an army of 109. Army value is a favor Cyan though, he has a higher value. More range damage here. This is for the veterans introduced, no veteran crossbowman just yet. Which his opponent doesn't have too many heavy units to field, so it's a good thing he has not gone for it. Tidethorn's been researched. Trebuchets knocking down the keep. Use the Zinchnu or the Nest of Bees to get some good damage on those trebuchets. Outlying units charging forward to their death. And the keep will go down. Cyan Scout has pretty good spotting in there, but does get picked on off. Green's heading towards the sacred site there. Cyan's trying to go for another keep here. Green's trying to get a keep here as well. Divine Charge is not active. More Divine Haste, neither active at the moment. And have to see what he's going for. Ah, he actually went for Divine Defense, which for the increased range on his nest of bees. Lancers before, good number of villagers took a charge attack there. Second sight still in Cyan's hand. Good volley there on those forces. Zinchu's firing away. Great volley there by the nest of bees. The nest of bees are trying to be torched. The hive may go down, but the villagers get all smited by the nest. By the hive. Green's force falling back. Another precision shot there with like 3 arrows. Takes out the keep there. That was fully destroyed. Denies all the stone. Nest of bees fires there as well. And we've got a minute 30 or a minute 20 left. Takes up both those trebuchets there as well. +1 range is being very effective. Divine defense. In this case, divine offense. Takes out that trebuchet as well. Since the trebuchet or the Zinchus do siege damage rather than range damage, they're able to really go past all the armor of those siege weapons, or they just do it entirely. And Green heads back to the game. That's Angrade saying, thank you for watching, and on to the next replay.